Did you know the first emperor of China may have literally poisoned his own dynasty with mercury? It sounds like something out of a dark legend, but this story is rooted in both ancient myth and modern science. The tale of the Qin Dynasty is not just about power, conquest, and unification. It's also about a dangerous obsession that would ultimately spell doom for an entire empire. That's right, the Qin Dynasty, famous for uniting China under one rule and building some of the most iconic monuments in history, also left behind one of the most toxic legacies the world has ever seen. Their story is a fascinating blend of ambition, innovation, and a fatal misunderstanding of the natural world. When we talk about the Qin being ruled by Mercury, we're not just talking about strange old medicine or a few odd rituals. Mercury was woven into the very fabric of their culture, their beliefs, and even their afterlife. The emperor and his court believed Mercury held mystical powers, capable of granting health, longevity, and even immortality. It was seen as a bridge between the earthly and the divine, a substance that could protect the soul and body from decay. According to ancient texts, Emperor Qin Shi Huang's tomb is supposed to have entire rivers and seas made of flowing mercury, designed to mimic the real world and protect him in the afterlife. These rivers weren't just symbolic, they were meant to be literal, shimmering with liquid metal surrounding the emperor's resting place in a toxic moat. And recent scientific scans have revealed something astonishing: extremely high levels of mercury in the soil right where the tomb is believed to be. Modern archaeologists, using advanced technology, have detected mercury concentrations far above what would occur naturally, confirming that the ancient stories might be more fact than fiction. But the story doesn't end with the tomb. The influence of mercury seeped into every corner of Qin society, from the grandest palaces to the humblest homes. But here's the kicker. Mercury wasn't just inside the tomb, it was everywhere. In the medicines they took, the cosmetics they wore, and the rituals they performed. Historians believe the Qin used mercury in their daily lives, for medicine, cosmetics, even as an elixir for immortality. It was mixed into ointments, swallowed in potions, and applied to the skin, all in the hope of staving off death and disease. The emperor himself was obsessed with living forever. He surrounded himself with alchemists and magicians, demanding they create potions that would make him a god. Many of these so-called elixirs were laced with mercury, which, unknown to them, was slowly poisoning their bodies. The irony is almost poetic. In his desperate quest to escape death, Qin Shi Huang may have hastened his own end. The very substance he believed would grant him eternal life was silently destroying him from within. Instead, it probably ended up killing him. Talk about irony. The emperor who sought to conquer death was ultimately conquered by his own misguided faith in mercury. After unifying China with brutal force, building the first Great Wall, and establishing a legacy that would echo through the ages, the emperor's reign lasted only about 15 years, a blink in the grand sweep of history. Poisoned by his own quest for immortality, Qin Shi Huang died young, leaving his empire in chaos. The sudden loss of such a powerful ruler sent shockwaves through the land, and the dynasty he built began to unravel almost immediately. And what happened next? The empire, so carefully constructed, began to crumble from within. Well, his son took over, but the dynasty collapsed soon after. The new emperor, lacking his father's authority and vision, was unable to hold the nation together. Rebellions broke out, and the once mighty Qin dynasty fell apart in just a few short years. All that power, all that mercury, gone in a flash. The grand ambitions of the Qin vanished almost overnight, leaving behind only ruins and legends. The Qin's short rule changed history forever, but their obsession with mercury left behind more mystery than glory. To this day, the tomb of Qin Shi Huang remains sealed, shrouded in myth and danger, its toxic rivers still hidden beneath the earth. Archaeologists and historians continue to debate what secrets might still be buried there. Could there be more evidence of the emperor's obsession, or perhaps even greater mysteries waiting to be uncovered? So next time you hear about the Terracotta Army, remember? The real secret of the Qin dynasty might still be hiding in toxic rivers underground. The story of Mercury and the first emperor is a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked ambition and the limits of human knowledge. History is full of strange twists, and the Qin dynasty's obsession with Mercury is one of the most fascinating of all. Who knows what other secrets are waiting to be discovered beneath the sands of time? If you enjoyed this wild ride through history's strangest dynasty, hit that subscribe button for more stories just like this. There's always more to uncover, and we're just getting started.